Turkle, armed robbery, is one of 16 inmates in this cell. He shares it with other felons, murderers, and rapists.
Everybody had their own reason for doing what they did. You know, some people kill, some people are thieves, some people are organized crime artists. And being in the cell, we all one.
Survival strategy in here? According to Turkle, the only rule is there are no rules. So how do you survive in one of the toughest prisons around?
Rules? Ain't no rules. One thing about it is respect. If you respect your neighbor respects you. If you psych, if you crazy, and you do a lot of things that people don't like, your time gonna be hard.
Respect your fellow inmates and don't attract attention. The most important rule in one of America's toughest prisons. There's not a lot of room in the cell.
We got the pisser right here. We got the shitter right here, you feel me? You always keep this area nice, keep it right, because people use the bathroom. We clean up every day in here, you know? Everybody, you know, if you make a mess, you clean it up.
Privacy? Forget it. The men sleep in rusty bunk beds on thin plastic mats. Belongings are stowed below on the damp ground. The choice of your sleeping place can determine if you survive the night.
But I prefer being on the top because I can see everything, observe everything, got my eyes right. Can't nobody get to me on the top bunk. If they can, hey, I'm coming back. Bottom bunk, you trap. Somebody get to you, you trap. You can't get up out of it. That's the difference between the bottom and the top rack to me.
Any location advantage counts when you have to survive among murderers, rapists, and other violent offenders. Many are organized in gangs, useful for gang members, dangerous for everyone else. That doesn't seem to intimidate Turkle.
To me, a gang ain't nothing but being affiliated with a bunch of niggas that's gonna take your money or tell you to do something. That's what a gang is to me. I'm not with that. I'm for self. I'm a one-man army. All that gang members and all that done, nah, you can't get me like that. I can be cool with you. Yeah, we can be down. But as in being in the gang and throwing up all them crazy signs and portraying myself as a gangster when I know I'm not, nah, that ain't me.
Tough words in a cell where Turkle can never be sure if he'll get help from an officer in the event of an altercation.
You gonna get got to before the officers get here. If anything go down, you gonna get got to. Because they gotta come through all these gates and come through all that. By the time they do that, you hurt. You hurt, you bleeding, something happening. Sometimes they make it in time. If they paying